I am live, live, live. I cannot believe it. After eight, eight, after about 8 weeks. And hey, I am here. I am here. I'm going to wait for a couple of more people. I'm sure more people don't forgot about me. So I'm going to put on some little music for a minute.
Just text, I know it's a toss up, but I hate
get a
the
couple
fact
more
that we
people.
lost touch. Ayy, the Uber pulling up on call. Tell me, is you trying to fall through? I'ma leave it up to you. What you wanna do? Look, I'm trying to spend this time with you. Know we overdue. What you doing right now? Baby, won't you swing my way? It's been a day and I've been thinking out loud. I know I want you. Long time since the last time. Got a tab.
Been 8 weeks.
Knew you from the way, now we grown up. My little year made the realest one.
Everybody about that forgot about me.
If you
They don't
want
remember
to
me.
tap in,
Lord, I'm about
I think that I know somewhere that we could go to crash land. We could keep the pace on slow jam. Don't leave me on red. Can we go back where we first began? No plans, all we had was the moment.
And that wasn't even the one I was going to play. I'm so happy to be back. I'm playing the wrong song. This is my song.
When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better. When I look at what I've done, now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better off, and baby, you don't belong.
I am so glad to be back. I am back. Hey, D. Warm, strong. Yes, I am finally live. And I'm telling you, everybody that on D, I got a little prayer for you. So I know, you're going to be all right. But as people come in, I'm really going to talk about the people that really supported me, because I was gone, 6-8 weeks maybe. And I'm telling you, people still came by. And and like I say, as I put up there, let's start this magical Saturday. Because once we open our eyes, it's all magical. But first, I want to talk about D. D is from Australia. And well, good morning, everybody. My mama trained me better than that. There's Erie Frog, my bestie. Hey, Erie. And as people come in, I just want to thank the ones that really, really stuck by me the 6 to 8 weeks. I'm going to start with D, because D, what time is it in Australia? D is my standby. D stick with me through thick, thin, and whatever. Yes, Annette, that is so true. And I can walk on top. But then I got hot moving my butt around. But D has stuck. I'm telling you, I have done 5-hour lives, and D has stuck by me through all them lives, through the storm, through the wind blowing. She and the dog, she loved my dog. But I'm telling you, she stays in Melbourne, Australia, where my I have the fan on, where my son stays. So I will make sure, D, that when I come to Melbourne, oh yeah, they're gonna find me a way out there wherever D at. What time is it, D? Did you write? Oh, 1 a.m. See what I'm talking about? And the next person I'm gonna talk about is Warmstrong. Warmstrong, he's sick of me, y'all. He is so sick of me, crying in his ears all the time about, I can't do this. I done had enough. Well, Warm Strong, I am back. I am back. I am back. And thank you so much, my friend. And then we got Eerie Frog. Oh, God. If you never met Eerie Frog, you need to have him as a friend. And I mean a real friend. Hey, Six Bowls. Thank you for stopping by. I'm back. I'm back. Six Bowls, I know you're always back because you got them little bit of cheer. Thank you so much for stopping by. Stormy Day Aaron. I hope I got the name right. How you doing? And how's your channel going, Aaron? He's from Australia too. If nobody have him as a friend, then you should go and subscribe and learn, about nature and the weather and all that. But let me get back to Eerie Frog. If you ever need somebody to talk to, Eerie is it. One-on-one, yep. And I can tell you, when you tell him something, well, everybody I know, when you tell them something, they don't tell. He don't tell nothing. He don't tell nothing. That's the best kind of friend that you can have. And I got 7 people in the house. But yeah, I am back after my breakdown. I have been on YouTube now, going on 17 months. But one thing I can say is we all need a break. We all need a break. And what happens is it bled over to my personal life. It consumes my whole being. I know people say, be happy, do what you love and all that, but YouTube is a beast. It is a beast. I'm telling you. And even if you leave her, she's not good to you. Hey, Pete. Pete is another one. Thank you, Pete, for supporting all of us. And even while on my break, and I forgot what I was saying. Oh, but I forget. It'll come back. But yeah, you really, that's what I was talking about, a break. You want to take a break in this and try not to let it bleed over into your life is and what do you do outside as a hobby? Sometimes as a YouTuber, we forget about things we love. Outside, start doing things you love. It's like today, after I'm off of here, I'm getting out this house. That's number one. I had stopped going outside. I just lived on this YouTube. It was my life. It was my life. I enjoy it. I truly, truly do, and enjoy it, but it really took away something from me. And as Eerie Frog and so many of you would say, it's gonna be here. YouTube's gonna be here now. Then watch hours. Y'all say, oh, here she go again. That took a little of my watch hours. I got to get my watch hours back up. Yeah, that took a little bit. I was gone like 6 to 8 weeks. So, they took away over 100. Yeah, over 100. I would say about 107, something like that. So we got to, because I'm used to my watch hours just moving every day. So I got to get that back up and go from there. But I got 9 people in the house. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. The one in the bushes, as we will say. And then I got sick just before I came back, and I still have a remnants of it. I'm drinking this. You can't see it. It's like a with orange and limes and all that stuff concoction. That helps a lot. If you get a bad cold, slice you up some some lemons. I sliced up limes because I ain't have no lemons, and some oranges. And some people use grapefruits. And don't take the peelings off. Make sure you wash them real good because the peeling is what got all the vitamin C's. So, and also, like I say, Pete, everybody that comes in, I'm going to talk about them a little bit. They gave me support. Pete supports everybody. Pete even catch your mistakes. He caught mine when I was really going down. I put the wrong dates, wrong times. I appreciate you, Pete. I really do. I really do. Because I was getting really losing it. And at one point, I almost thought I wasn't coming back. I really did. I thought that I was not coming back to YouTube. I really did. And at one point, I really didn't care. I really didn't. My sister said, all citrus fruit boil and steep it for 10 minutes. Look at her. This the nurse, y'all. All citrus fruit boil. She comes up with some difference. It for 10 minutes and sip on it today. Yeah, sip on it all day because it helps. But what I do is make like a big pot. Then I'll have to keep remaking it. But I got to buy some more fruit today and do that. So, and I was on Elliot is another person. God, what is Elliot's? I'm not going to even say, but there's just, I'd rather know what their channel name. Sometimes when people by their first names, you forget what their channel name. I know he got 1776 or something in there. So, but yeah, I am so grateful to be back. But, as YouTube creators, we got to take care of ourselves. Anybody tell me what they do as a hobby? Okay, Miss Annette. Anybody, what you do for a hobby? And on my last video, if you watched it, I love to cook. Betty Gathers love to cook. And I did not, anybody that knows me, hi, Big Matt, how you doing? Big Matt is everywhere. If you haven't become a friend of Big Mac, you need to go on over to Big Mac is everywhere. Everywhere is Big Mac. But getting back to this, you think you might be doing all right on YouTube and you don't feel the need to take a break. Some people don't. Maybe it's my age. All right. I called it. It might be my age. So I haven't quite looking for gold nuggets. Oh yeah, Stormy. Day 2. There's a lot of people that do metal detecting. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Frog, thanks for the thumbs up. The thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. You know what I'm gonna say. Yeah, a lot of people do metal detecting. Somebody said, I don't forget, Tom on Latchkey Generation Xer. He said that I guess when it gets slow with the metal detecting, they'll go up to old homes and ask the people, can they do it in their yard? I never knew they do that, but it's a big thing because you think about it, people drop their wedding rings, coin, anything, and then the real old coin, I have those. Yep. Hey, all my tattoos are of Aussie green tree frogs. Oh, I didn't know you had tattoos. I didn't know you had tattoos. I want a tattoo in there. Where I want one around my ankle. That's what I want. I want one. Aaron says 30,000 people in Victoria, which is Australia, have minors right to have minor rights to do detecting. Huh. So are you saying, Aaron, that you can just go in somebody's yard? That you have a right to go? That's not what it means. I'm sure. I don't like no frog. I love my frog, my friend, but I'm gonna run away from I'm not gonna deal with frogs. Oh, I am back on here running my mouth. But I feel better. I had got sick for about a week, and no, only on Crown Land. So what is, oh, okay, what we call public land, you call Crown Land. That's, I guess Crown Land is where nobody owns that land, maybe the city or whatever. My sister said I'm not getting a tattoo. Last time I look, I've been grown. Warm, strong. Let me tell you. Oh, warm, strong. You want me to tell you what I'm going to tell you. You agreeing with my sister? Mm-hmm. We don't want to talk about the cigar. Mm-hmm. The only reason I won't get a tattoo is, hey, Reloader 762. That's a new name. Seem like I seen their name. Good morning, Betty. Glad you're doing better. Thank you. Yeah, I'm never sick, ever. My sister can tell you. I'm never sick. And, I said it could be part of my sinuses too. But I don't know. This seemed like a full-fledged cold. Somebody told me I should have took the test. AR live stream. Oh, okay, AR. Yeah, AR Elliott. That's my buddy. If nobody, AR, I can't think. What's Reloader? What's AR channel name? I always forget. 1776. Girl, my mama just woke up from her eternal sleep. A tattoo. I think mama be all right. I think my mama be all right about me getting a tattoo. I want one around my ankle. They say that hurt a lot because it's around those little tendons. I don't know. What I'm scared of is them using dirty tattoo needles. People say they come out of a pack, but who's to say they knew in the pack? AR guns, yeah. AR Guns 1776. He kept up with me too. He really did. He kept up with me the whole time I was off. He came to my page. He supported. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to do a shout out video to the ones that really stuck by me. So you don't know if Mama would have had a tattoo or not. You don't know? Nah. There's OG. If nobody, OG, this is my new friend, OG Brand. Girl, you got to go over there. If you ain't friends with my OG, you better make a friend indeed. You better make a friend in OG. Brand. Yep. Hey, Mimi, I am back. You probably didn't even know I was gone. I had took off about 6-8 weeks, but I did do one video a week. So yeah, but I had to bring myself on back. I almost didn't come back, to be honest. I was real close. Hey, Rim family. That's another great friend. He's from Canada. So if you don't have Rim family, you should make sure that that you go over there and say, I sent you. Oh, Rim, do you have a hobby? A good hobby? I know I went to Rim's channel one night, and he was talking about depression. And I know a lot of people, I'm included, that suffer with depression. And I think sometimes we're really ashamed of it, so we don't talk about it that much, and just find ways to, deal with it. I guess there's no right or wrong way. But yeah, I really enjoyed that live that night. Um, that came. But Rim, I'm hoping you're doing a lot better, because it's been, a little while with you talking about it. Planet Mimi, how's that daughter? Is she dating already? Planet Mimi has the most beautiful daughter. I don't know what she gonna do, but I know she too young to date. I know that. Well, Lord, let me stop. I seen on here when I came on, somebody was saying that I guess they're upset because her daughter's like 9 years old and got a boyfriend. I'm like, she got what? Not in my house. 9 years old. We getting younger and younger, y'all. We are getting younger and younger. She's 11. Oh, she getting to that good stage. So she got 5 more years. Where did they come up at 16 that you can start dating? Who started that? Who started at 16? Maybe back in the olden days. 16 is too young too. In my mama house, you better be 18, talking about 16. We didn't even know what 16 was of dating. But what y'all up to today? This is Saturday. Anybody got to do any editing? Anybody got to, got something they're planning to do? My plans is I want something different to eat today. That's what I want. I've been eating the same old thing. I want something different. I don't want no pizza. I don't want no fried chicken. Popeye's chicken is my favorite, though. Kentucky Fried Chicken used to be. I didn't date until I know, and I really didn't date. The first guy I dated was the first guy I married. Salute to me. And left him in 3 years. Oh, that orange. That was orange, y'all. Yep. You all have a good day. She got to go. She ain't got to go nowhere. She ain't got to go nowhere. She said, Mama, yeah, my mom. Thank goodness, because, we ain't have, well, I know I didn't have no babies, as a teenager. So I didn't have my first baby until I was almost 22. And I was too young. OG, I'm drinking, it's oranges, limes with the peeling on it. And because it has all the good, the vitamin C's is in there. So, stormy day. Aaron stays in Australia, and he said we have KFC for tea. What is for tea? I've had Kentucky Fried Chicken over at in Australia when I went. It was good. It was 25. Oh, and okay, we're gonna get back to that Rim. We had KFC. Yeah, I ate KFC over in Australia. It was good. The coleslaw I did not like. They called it crunchy coleslaw, so I knew that was going to be a problem. Crunchy coleslaw. But it was good. And then they had a coffee shop. I can't remember. To me, it was better than Starbucks. Was it Gloria Jean? Gloria Jean? It might have been on that. But let's get back to Rim, because we got a couple of mamas in here. I try to stop my daughters from dating until they were 25, but they had little boyfriends like 5, Child, we better not even say nothing about no little old bitty boyfriend at no 5 years old. Ah, ah, ah. I tell you what, you're not gonna stop them. They're gonna be dating before 25. Daddy may not know, but mama know. But but you know what? I'm gonna tell you about me growing up a little bit. That age where Planet Mimi daughter is, because people think from the olden days that us girls was just like do everything mama say and what. Yeah, I know y'all think it. We was just as bad. I think because of the internet, it's just more blowed up, is what it is. Hey, Deb, you go to work today? I didn't bother because I thought she was at work. But let me tell you, about 11, probably there, it was about 11. But I started really getting girly girl before then. And about 11, so what would that put me? Whenever 7th grade, 11, 12, I probably was 11 because I started school early, because you know back in the day you could start school earlier than now. And I started wearing makeup. It wasn't like a lot, but my mom she didn't bother me about it, okay? But then I love to wear my dresses short. Hey, Tay. There go my grandchild, Tay. I used to, my dresses, oh, you can't see it because I got, wait a minute. Let me move that. My dresses was, I'm trying to get, still can't see because my dresses probably was a little bit longer than the top. You got to remember, I came when it was micro mini. So I was one of those ones that wore my dresses very short. So what my mom did was she started buying my dresses where they would touch my knees. Wasn't gonna work. So I started talking to her about buying me 2 pieces, because then I knew I could roll up the skirt. See, we always thinking we're a step ahead of y'all, even though we get in trouble. But yeah, I always wore my dresses really short. And at that time in the classrooms, if you wore your dresses, my best friend Beverly, she wore hers short too. You had to sit in the back of the classroom. But I want to say, really, it was no boyfriends involved. I just like dressing cute, you know? And that shows even at 12, and look at me, I'll be 68 this year. I still like to dress cute. So much don't change. It really don't. But what happened was, included my best friend mama and all other mamas in the neighborhood. Hey, Oceans to Ocean, welcome everybody. So my best friend mom and all the moms in the neighborhood, we talking about me growing up, they considered me a bad girl. They didn't want them to hang around me. And what is that up there? Oh, that picture went up there. I gotta change that. They didn't want their daughters to hang around me. And this is when I learned, just because a person dress a certain way, don't judge them. Don't judge them. And that's why I say, even with my boys, even though they're grown now, even, you know how parents get upset with their boys wearing their pants off their butts. I don't. You know, kids just gonna do. I say, if you keeping them grades up, you're doing what you're supposed to do. You can wear your pants down to your knees if you want to. But really, that came from my childhood of how people treated me. I thought who I was and what I was doing. But I'm gonna tell you what happened. The friends that, you know, the parents say that they couldn't be around me. You know, once you get to school, you do whatever you want to do. But those are the ones that had the boyfriends. Those are the ones that was having sex. And yes, we had sex back in high school. One of my friends, or should I say my neighbor, she was in the 7th grade when she got pregnant. But I always say, being that young, somebody probably did it against her will. I really do. I think maybe, that's what happened. But yeah, that's the only thing. You talk about the person that, she's sexy, or she just too whatever for her age. I wasn't doing nothing, so let them dress the way they want. I say, so long, even if they want to dye their hair purple, let them dye their hair purple. Let's see what young Rim say. Rim say sex is awesome. Teens understand that, and it is at the time they start exploring, so it's normal. So, Rim, I guess what I'm asking you, so if you're 16-year-old, let's say, just say if you're 16-year-old, and they came and said they was ready to have sex, would you, so since it's so normal, would you say, okay? Just a question. Just a question. Because, sex can be awesome in the right relationship. It's like, I think when you're doing it in your teen years, hey, destination fun. That destination fun. Anybody that haven't, they go on cruises. Are you on a cruise now, destination fun? Yeah, that's a new friend of mine, an old friend of Warmstrong. Destination fun. We were talking about me being a hot teenager. Hot teen. Yeah, but my dresses was always short. I love to be a girly girl. I always wore makeup. And I just think you can't judge somebody from that outward appearance. Because even now at my age, I had on leggings one day, and somebody younger told me I was too old to wear leggings. My new statement now is, just because you're uncomfortable, I'm not uncomfortable. So that's your problem, is what it is. But I'm aware of whatever I feel that I'm comfortable with. Okay, let's see what Rim say about this now. My 14-year-old wanted to spend a week away with. I can't even finish reading that. Rim, my kids couldn't even stay overnight at nobody's house. I ain't trust them. Now, kids can stay over my house because I got my eyes on my kids. Never ever stayed on over anybody's house, but that's my house. I don't judge nobody else. But we finna finish reading this. My 14-year-old wanted to spend a week away with his girlfriend. Well, I can't get past that sentence. I had to talk with him and told him that if he is doing something, to use protection. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now, because my youngest son did start early. And when I asked him, and he said, you try not to, like, I'm like, who gave that up to you? That was my. Who gave that up to you? Oh my God, Sherry at Destinations. Hello. My new friend, my new couple. I am so happy. Everybody say they're going to pay my way to the cruise. I'm going to have to get on a cruise ship one day. Rim said, we're talking about young sex, y'all. Rim said the mother of a girl promised us they would not. Oh, I still can't say sex on there. Oh, well. The mother of the girl promised us that they would not sleep in the same room. Okay. Rim, my eyes really isn't for you. It's going in my brain that it's just going in my brain. So probably If they were older at 16, I'm thinking she probably would. That's what I'm thinking, Rim. I think too much, but I'm thinking, okay, they're still fairly young. So probably in a couple of years, or maybe you need to ask her mama. This had a little girl had you know what? Because yours may not have had nothing. Oh, that's right. You asked him. Okay, that now that is interesting. That is interesting. That is destination fun, ocean to ocean, warm, strong. Any y'all going live today? Any lives on there? Yeah, but Rim, yeah, it's just so hard being a parent. It is so hard being a parent of teenagers, you know. Let's say what? Oh, D, don't give me a heart attack. Kids will be kids. Moms, no, they'll be doing they've been there, done that. Yeah, yeah. And like I said, I didn't, young. And I think most of us in my household, now I can definitely say my young child went early. He went early. But you know what? This was the problem too. It isn't just the boys, the moms being on this too. I can tell you that. They be trying to butter up some stuff. I know. I don't. That's why I don't think I could raise a grandchild, especially an older grandchild. I don't think so, because I know the way that my son and my granddaughter's mom, they raise her differently than I would. But they'll tell you, I agree, because they're in that household. But it would be hard for me to raise my granddaughter myself. Say if something happened to my son and Tiff, it will be, because she don't have a bedtime. That would be problem number one. It's just other stuff that I think younger people, I mean, if kids don't have a bedtime, then when is it parents' time, or when is it mommy's time or dad's time? But I can see Warmstrong raising his grandchildren. I really can. I can see him changing them diapers and stuff. I'm here in Florida, and the weather is warm today. It's a little nip in the air, but the sun is out. We got sun. I don't know what Warmstrong got. He probably got 2 degrees. But D said, yeah, the times have changed. It would be scary being a teen. Yeah, it would. It would. Do kids even date now? Do they go on dates? I mean, I've worked with that population, and seem like they just go for that right away, and that's it, So, and then there's so many different types of what they do now. It's so different. It's just so different. So how do they actually really protect themselves now? Really protect themselves now, because so much things are acceptable. Warmstrong says 17 and cloudy. Destination fun. We're gonna have to meet up one day. We sure. It's quite a few YouTubers in Tampa Bay. We have to meet up one day. Yeah. Catch a ship out there to sea. Not with me just getting sick. I'm too scared to get into any scared to get anywhere, really. in a crowd, since because I never get sick. And I think that's the worst person to get sick, is somebody that never gets sick. The last time I had like a cold, it was around this time of the year, was when COVID started. So that's been a while. What, going on 3 years? Ain't no colds in this house. I was around somebody. I picked up the one, but yeah, I am back, and I to YouTube, and some of y'all that didn't know, I took a break because I was like really tired, but I'm gonna do a lot of things differently. A lot of things differently. I know I'm definitely going to still do my video once a week on Friday. My interviews, I'm going to put that off, structured interviews. I'm going to put that off for a while. I just don't want to, have to think about a lot right now, is what it is. So what I'll do is, like, I'll know a day or the night before that I'm going live, and I'll do that, and probably do some videos where it just pops up. But my problem is, and I don't know if anybody else have, because see, some of you have a niche, and I never really had one. Okay. And that makes it hard being a YouTuber, and it makes it hard from the algorithm to, I probably didn't say that right either. I forgot everything. To know what you're doing, so they don't know where to send your videos. But people that do gardening, people that do cruises, do hobbies, YouTube kind of know where to send them at. So if I'm not sure of what I'm doing, how is YouTube gonna know what I'm doing? So I never really got a firm footing on it. So I'm thinking about, which I could still do lifestyles, and I'm seriously thinking about being over 60, because there's a lot of, there's not a lot of over 60 channels, but the ones that's over, the women, they have really good following. So I'm thinking about getting into that, and do that. So we'll see. Rim said, I hope I'm not missing anybody. -40. Warmstrong, did you hear that? -40 in Canada. -40. Rim, is that normal? Is that normal, Rim? A -40? But I forgot. I'm trying to go to my channel. I really forgot why I let's see. I forgot why I even came to YouTube, to be honest, until I went back and I read, let's see, hopefully I can find it. Yeah, this is what I really want. And I went back and read, it's not long. It was long one time. This is kind of what I wanted. Extreme weather warning, so not normal, but not so uncommon. I know in Canada, because when I first started following Rim, that snow, them blocks of ice. It ain't snow, it's blocks of ice. And also, I didn't know Canadians grew like their plants inside the garage, whatever, room. So they'll be prepared when the springtime comes to put them out. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Yeah, we do. We'll get, what we'll do is, put it together and maybe find a date, maybe, not close up, so all of us can get prepared for it. So, and the cruise ship pulls out of Tampa, right? Is what it is. D said, Rim, oh, that's crazy. We saw it on the news. Your cold snap was mad. They used to it. D, they used to it. They are used to it. Oh my God, Pedrosa Travel is here. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get back to I haven't forgot about the channel, but I'm gonna have y'all dying laughing. I talked about this before. Okay. My front teeth here, they went like this. They kind of, my oldest son has it where they kind of curve. But anyway, I got my teeth fixed like years ago. And I got my gap closed. But you know, after so many years, your teeth start shifting. So my gap came back. I am so happy my gap came back. I miss my gap. I thought I'd put that in there a little bit, but I did. I miss it. Isn't that something you hated so much as a child, and then you missed it. And also, too, another thing you don't know about me, I have a berry stain birthmark. You're probably not gonna be able to see it. It's like, Lord, is it on this side? It's on this side. Nope, it's on this side. On this side, I have a berry stain, and that's why I wear makeup too, because it's really dark, but it doesn't bother me as much as when I was young, you know. So we all have little hidden stuff. Rim said, let's see. And if you're not subscribed to each other, go over, see if you like the channel. And if you like it, I say subscribe. If you don't, just pay a visit. And anybody that's not subscribed to me, subscribe, and I will subscribe back. But we're going to get back to about my channel. I lost my way. I really did. I just never found my footing like some of you already. And that's a great thing. Like Pete, he knows what he's going to do every day. You know what I mean? On his channel, Warmstrong, the cruise people. Who else is on here? Aaron. He know what he's, and D. They all know, everybody on here. Mimi, I don't know if she's still on here or not, but Mimi kind of changed over a little bit with her channel. I do know that. It takes a while to settle. Yeah, and that's why but you know what I say now, Pedrosa, is I wished I would have known 16 months ago exactly where I was. Okay, you had to rebrand your channel. And that's what, I'm going to have to go back and start over. I just got to go back and read, because I know I talked to Kevin on Tuber Chat. Great person to know. If y'all don't know Kevin on Tuber Chat, it's just a large community. Talking about small community. You will learn a lot. Okay, Aaron. You will learn a lot from Kevin. And I was like, because I had ran all my little YouTube friends about Crazy Warmstrong. So I decided I almost even messed with Scratch and Pete. But I did. I got to talk to Kevin, and he has a lot. He has said, if you get tired, don't deactivate your channel. Leave your channel up. And if you can do one video a week, that will help. Keep your channel going. It won't be great for your watch hours, because I lost over 100 watch hours. I did lose over 100 when I was gone. So that's gonna happen. I can tell you that. I'm that one about the watch hours. And another thing he said, he noticed that, most YouTubers do get tired. Most, like Pendroza say, you stepping back. Um, and what else? I'm trying to see what else he said. Thanks, Destination Fun, so much for that. It has always been about adventure, but now I'm focusing on travel. So Pendroza travel, you can still bring in the adventure though, you know. And Planet Mimi, yeah, she started doing commentary and reactions. I still vlog from time to time. And I haven't been, but I'm coming. I'm coming. I have not been to so many people's channels. I really start back coming this week. And I'm telling you, so many people supported me so much when I was gone. That's all I got to say. And I'm so glad that I did meet up with Warm Strong, family that he's found in the cruise community, because that also helped me find a person that stay right in my town. And what she does is she just goes around the town and show everything. So I think that's even amazing. So let's see. Planet Me may say, when you get tired, you just do shorts to stay in the algorithm. Yeah, you do. Yeah. But you know what, Mimi? Yep. And I did that for a week or two, but I was just tired. I was just burnt. I was burnt out. Took no break. I break down is what I call it. The only thing with shorts is I know they bring a lot of interest. I know they bring people to your channel. They don't do nothing for the watch out. I don't care if I got 5,000 watch hours. I want my watch hours to go. Okay. But yeah, shorts are fun though. They really are, especially if I get a lot of views on them. Let's see. I just filmed my veggies for fun. Still learning. Only do it to stop. I just filmed my vegetables for fun. Still learning. Only do it to stop. Fluff and Heather telling me to. Hee hee. I don't know what you meant. I'm sorry, D. You just filmed the veggies for fun. I'm still learning, only to do it to stop. Okay, I got you. Let me make sure. Yeah, Mimi. Yep, switch it up. And the only thing with reaction channels, anybody ever came back at you though? I always wonder if anybody. I know a lot of people do it. But I just wonder. I know people have to come back at some point, especially if you're a big YouTuber, Pendroza's Travel says, I just go forward. Every video is a new opportunity to grow your channel. That's true. That is so true. And Pendroza Travel says, shorts are interesting. I have been starting with them. Yeah, they are. They're really, really good. And another thing, I think too much. Shorts should be fun, but then I even think them through, So I know some person bought a negative my channel, and I changed it to a positive with a short, and I got almost 2,000 views on it. I sure did. Let's see. The only problem I have with shorts, they seem to spike when they first drop. But then everybody. But sometimes I always say, now this is what I've noticed when I was doing them quite a bit. Say if I put them up, 9:00 on Saturday is a great day to put them up. But what I notice is, okay, that 9 to 11, they'll go up, they'll spike. Then they'll come down, depends on how good the short is. Because if that short is good, YouTube not gonna stop showing it. Okay. It's just, once it goes down to YouTube, I just throws it to the side. But you still have another time. I always say, what, by 5 o'clock, I think, then you'll see, it might not be as big of a surge. If you're going to have a second surge, it's going to come around at 5 o'clock, 5 to 8 o'clock. I'm thinking, more on a Saturday is what I'm thinking. And then on Sunday morning, you may have another peak. It won't be a big peak, but you may have, and that's what I noticed, that there's different times with those spikes. Because remember, most people are on YouTube on Saturday morning, 9 to 11, Sundays about the same. And then they come back on around 5 o'clock, because working people, they're on YouTube. Thank you. I have 11 people in the house. I thank all of you so much. This is a great day for me coming back off my break. Let's see. She said something. Yeah, shorts do bring more people to your channel. They do. The only thing, and I want somebody to answer me, is they may bring them, but are they going to be ghost people, or do you think they'll look at your long videos? I wonder. Or should you even be worried about it? I guess you got the people on your channel. But still, you're going to have a percentage to watch the commercials, though, to make money. Okay. Pedroza, just play around with it. Just see what happens, play around with it. Some people, I never have done this. Some people say they will take it down for a couple of days. Then, hey, Jay the Cook, thanks so much for coming by. And everybody that's not subscribed or friends with the channels that you see. Oh, if you type, Lord, I don't forget. If you type Betty, it'll drop your channels. I forgot about that. See, I've been gone. I've been gone too long. It will drop your channel if you come. And Lord, I don't forgot what we was talking about. Oh, I was gonna say, just play around with it. Is and make it as short. Thanks, I'm the queen. Make it as short. Oh, thank you, Oceans to Ocean. Just subscribe to everyone that put a link. Okay. Oceans to Ocean Travel. Y'all heard that? So everybody, maybe if you want someone to subscribe to your channel, just type Betty and it'll drop your link, which is good. I thank you, and thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And yeah, but shorts, I've kind of fell off the wagon again. But like I said, with me taking off of YouTube for a little while, it put me in a better mindset. And Mimi, that's what I was talking about. I don't know if you felt like you knew what direction you were going in. I don't know if you felt like that. Because I didn't feel like that. Like I knew exactly what I wanted to do on YouTube. I thought I did, or maybe I just didn't know how to do it. That might have been too. And I don't know why yours didn't. Is it dropping? I seen when I seen Warmstrong. I know he typed in his name and it dropped. Does it take that long? Oh, there it goes. I'm sorry. It's dropping. But yeah, I didn't have now I got to go back and find the page. Darn it. Hold on. And I had it right in front of me. And hold on. Where is it at? Your channel. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm going to read and it's not long. I'm going to read my description of what my channel should be? Okay, thanks, Pedrosa. And you know what, Mimi? That is great that you found something you enjoy. Just think if you didn't find that. That's kind of hard because that's what even Kevin on Tuba Chat was, well, Betty, what you like? I like to talk. I like to talk. And sometimes it's something that you don't think that you'll be good at. Warm, strong. He is great at lives. He thought he wasn't going to be good at lives. Can y'all believe that? He is great at lives. Warm, strong is also, he likes to dig and delve like into information. That's what I like. I want to know Aaron, I think you got to put a Y on it, BTTY. I like to know what makes it tick. That's what I want to say. And sometimes that could be a problem. I want to know what makes it work. But this is what my channel was supposed to be about. It's welcome to a home where the door is always open to a safe place, where we share a lot of love. Come and sit for a cup of coffee or tea. We are waiting for you. We will be on this journey of life together to learn from each other, where we share a lot of love and make great friendships. Come and sit for a cup of coffee or tea. We are waiting for you. I think, hey, Butterball Boutique. Butterball, Doretha, type Betty and it'll drop your link. Anybody that's not tied in with Butterball Boutique, great support. I'm telling you, she supported me so much when I was gone. But Doretha, you better pay attention to Instagram. Your personal Instagram. I think I wrote something a couple of weeks ago. But that's what I wanted people, and I guess I don't know what words to use. I just didn't know how to do it. Maybe is I wanted my channel to feel like you were coming home. And that's not, hey, Alfreda is another great supporter. I tell you, thank you so much. The time I was off, she was another one there for me, and I appreciate all 12 of you that that's in the building. And yeah, but I can't think of the word, and I'll think of it when I get off. I just didn't know how to do that, but that's what I want. Hey, Rob, it's been forever. I've been gone, but I'm back. But we're just talking about my channel and trying to restructure it to what it should have been. I'm the type, okay, this is me. Okay, I know I always say my age because I like saying my age. Okay, I'll be 68 this year. And it's a lot of people out in the YouTube world or out in the world that just want to talk. They want it. That's what they want. They want to talk. I don't talk to my neighbors. Anybody talk to their neighbors? I got neighbors on both sides. One neighbor we don't get along with. Okay. The other neighbor, I just wish didn't stay there. Okay. But we don't have that like we used to. And then our kids, I got a kid that stayed way in Australia, Melbourne, Australia. Okay. So my other child don't stay in the same town I stay in. So my thing was really for YouTube was to come on because I'm retired. And I know some of you on here do not work either. I know some of you do. So I have the time. That's number one. But number two is I don't want it to take over my whole life. And that's what I was letting it do. I want to be retired and I want to enjoy my retirement. That's what I want. That, that is what I want. So I'm going to have to find a way of building this community, because that's what it is. A community is what I want. I think Warmstrong is doing a great job. I do. I've watched him go from no cruise friends to now he's got bukus of friends. So thanks, Rob. So I think, well, I know I'm gonna do the over 60 niche, because even if I do it, you're still gonna catch younger people, or you're gonna catch millennials. You're still gonna catch Generation X. Everybody's getting older, and really, I understand millennials, I think, more than the X. One of my sons is Generation X, and one of my sons is a millennial. So I know both of them, and they're very different. But I just know millennials are like in that busy part of your life. All you want is that life you want the children to grow up. And believe me, don't rush it. I know the teenagers will kill you. Now that I can tell you about. You're going to have at least one. But we rush life at that age. Them 30s, we're rushing. You want the children grown, our money's tight, especially now, the way things are. Your money's tight, and I'm trying to think, you don't have anything for extras. Children always, so that's a part of your life. I guess it should be rushed, but that's still part of your youth. So you're rushing away your youth. So the teenagers try adolescence. That's true, Rob. That's true. They're starting. I know, because my grandbaby, I already know. I know. Thank God I did have my kids when oh my God, I got to stop what I'm talking about. Lynn Life Lessons. Hello. Let me tell you something about Lynn. This is the most beautiful woman. I told Lynn, I'm talking about everybody that's have supported me since the 6 or 8 weeks I wasn't there, and they still was there for me. This is the most beautiful woman inside and out. Lord knows she cute. Still dressed sexy too, y'all. She's still dressed sexy. Her home is, oh God, it's so beautiful. If you do not have Lynn Life Lesson, get her. You will have a friend for life. I'm telling you, she has supported me so much when I'm going. And I really, really thank you for that, Lynn, so much. I really, really do. And like I said, I just really coming back this week, and I got to get back on the ball. I think Lynn kind of cut back a little bit too. I would say Lynn, but it's Karen. Always she cuts back a little bit. And I try to learn also my friends' names, versus their channels, because I used to call her Lynn all the time. Lynn. Oh, but I do try to remember, and some people I'll remember their names and I don't remember their channels. But yeah, I'm gonna yes, we need a break sometimes. I got tired of I got to the point I didn't want to hear nothing. I didn't want to look at YouTube. I didn't want to do nothing. Hey, Miss Jen. Miss Jen is a great friend also, and she stays in another country. I don't understand the language, but let me tell you, that's another thing. Do not make a friend on the channel that they speak another language, because a lot of times you can look and you understand what's going on. I know it's this man, he stays in Pakistan, and he stayed way out in some country, and it's beautiful. So You just never know what, great friends that you will find. And then if you didn't hit those thumbs up, Hey, I remember that. I got to get back on the YouTube algorithm. And anybody that's not subscribed to me, or somebody looking to join a channel, I need to grow. I have over 600, which I'm happy about. Don't get me wrong, but I think it kind of stopped a little bit because, of course, I was gone. I was more worried about my watch hours. I'm always so worried about my watch hours. And anybody that want to drop their link to their channel, just type Betty and it will drop your link. But yeah, getting back, I'm gonna cross over, I think, even though I love to dance. I love music. Epidemic Sound. It's like 140 a year. I pay for the year. And just know what Epidemic Sounds, if you pay for a year, and say if I paid today and I want to cancel it tomorrow, you have to keep that subscription for the whole year. And also TubeBuddy, the same thing. Is anybody else in here got TubeBuddy? And do you think it's important to have it? And the reason I asked that, because I was talking to Warmstrong, because you know how they tell us always worry about the SEO. And I noticed that channels that, making your video more searchable, but I noticed that a lot of channels that have quite a few views, their SEOs can be 0. So is it really important? TubeBuddy gives us other things, but I was just like wondering, do anybody else have TubeBuddy and really think that's as important to have? Because if you don't have 1,000 people, you get it for half price. And then once I get 1,000, then it goes up. TubeBuddy is good, but they started to ask for too much. That's everything. You made me think. Amazon, 179 a year. Is that what I saw? 179. I knew they was going up when they told us we had more music to play. $179. I can't, and they know some of us just not gonna do without Prime. That's just a given. $179. They should give us all the free books. We shouldn't have to even pay for any of their books. They should give them $179. Even Walmart Plus went up 10%. Now I can get rid of Walmart in a minute. So I'm like, how y'all going up? But a lot of people need the delivery service with Walmart. I'm gonna tell you, I had been doing Walmart delivery service for 2 years. I had never had a problem with them. I'm telling you, to me, it's better. I don't know if anybody else have had that experience. It's better for me to do the delivery and pay the tip. Oh, Elfrida, just type my name, Betty, Betty, and it'll drop it. But I have never had a problem with Walmart delivery, ever. And whenever they deliver something, and it's not up to par, and that's very rare, I don't have to take it back to the store. They just credit me back. What else with them? Oh, but they did change one thing. Say if they were out of something and they gave you something at a higher price, you didn't have to pay it. But now you do. So that's changed. But I don't know. With Amazon going up to 179, I'm gonna keep Amazon now. I might have to let Walmart go. I might have to let them go. I'm like, y'all, I might go ahead and keep it the rest of the year, but the money already gone. But everything just getting, too expensive. And I just pray for y'all that got kids. I tell you. So, but yeah, Walmart delivery. But the reason I'm stopping Walmart, well, I'll keep the Walmart Plus because when I did really start Amazon, I stopped even grocery shopping. I would have everything delivered. So I knew it was time. I wasn't going anywhere. I love to go to TJ Maxx, Marsh. I love all that stuff. I wasn't going. Ask me the last time I'm shopped, and I am too embarrassed to tell you. I'm too embarrassed. It's been forever. So I'm getting my life back. And anybody, I'm telling, if you putting your all into YouTube and you're not doing other stuff, you need to think about it. Because you can love it, but it shouldn't be, well, let's just put it shouldn't be consuming my whole life, Hey, Mr. Nass. Mr. Nass is here. He's another great friend. Mr. Nass is everywhere. I was talking to Mr. Nass and I could hear the frogs outside. So Mr. Nass, what jungle was you in? I know you had to be in a small country town because I heard, let's see, what she said. Marshall's is my new go-to shopping place. I'm telling you, girl, you ain't shop Marshall's, TJ Maxx, girl, and you get your candles and you can get them cheap. Child. Another place too is Aldi's. And I ain't paying attention to what nobody writing, Jesus. Armstrong, you pay attention. Aldi's. I haven't been there for a while, but they always have little stuff on the side of is Destination Fun. I know you got Aldi's somewhere, but go to Aldi's and they have like different household items. They have a lot of stuff that you wouldn't normally find and at good prices too. Yeah, Aldi's. I'm telling you, I need to hit Aldi's. Aldi's is the sister store to oh my God, what's the name of the store where all the little yuppies go to grocery store? Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's and Aldi's is the same, y'all. They have the same stuff. Trader Joe's may just have a little bit, more high-end stuff, but they have the same brands of stuff. So, yeah, YouTube did consume me, honey. It not only consumed me, it ate me up. Okay, Aldi's is a German store too. Come here, Colin. You want to see D? Oh, Lordy. Hey, D. Say hey, D. Say hey, D. Colin is 15 years old. Say he got some good views on his shorts too. Mr. Nance, I still didn't download. I'm gonna download that app today. Is it WhatsApp? Is that what it is? Mr. Nance, is it WhatsApp? Yeah, Colin is a mess. He is a mess. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna go on the old people side, y'all. But my channel, I still want to label it as lifestyle, but I'm gonna do some different. I'm still gonna dance. That's just the bottom line. Destination says eggs are the cheapest at Aldi's. Publix, they want $6.79. Honey, the eggs that I used to get at Publix is $7. I said, if you're gonna spend that much money for eggs, you might as well get the pasture-raised eggs. It's gonna get. Let me quit saying won't get. We gonna all make it through. Thanks to 17 people that's in the house, and if anybody of those 17 Trish is another one, y'all. Trish, I'm shouting out everybody that has. Ooh, yep. I tell you, Trish is another one. She does hair, natural hair is what Trish does, and she's a cutie pie inside and out. Think she's a little single, y'all. She's a cutie. I'm not sure. I'm just saying that, but she's cute enough to be single. But thanks so much for stopping by, Trish. I tell you, girl, I had to get back on this live. I got to get back on. D says she don't eat eggs. Eggs are good. You don't like them boiled, scrambled? Is it because of the texture, maybe? Boil, you know? I love eggs. We don't eat them that much. I only put them in my salad is what it is. So yeah. And also on my channel, I think I was doing stuff to make other people happy, thinking that they'll enjoy it, but then that's not how it works. I have to do what I love, makes me happy, and then they will feel it and they will come. That's how I have to look at it. Because really, when you really, people know when you're fake. They, you can look at it. But I'm telling y'all, somebody I love and I follow, Arnell Arm. I talk about her all the time. I don't know if anybody else look at Arnell Arm. Arnell, that's why I say you could be old, young, whatever. She's probably early 30s. But let me tell you, Arnell, ARNELLARMON. Okay? She's a twin. Her sister does makeup and stuff. But Arnell, I like Arnell better. She is the only person I have truly, sat and watched a playlist. I have seen all her stuff from years all the way up, and every Sunday, I'm ready. But I think what's going to change when she had the baby, because then it becomes like little children. She said that she wasn't going to change it to that. But I think that's what, unless she makes another channel and use that as a family channel. So Steph sells stuff by the seashore. Good morning, Steph. Welcome. Anybody in here that's not a friend, go over to my channel. I am Betty J. Gathers, and hit me up and I will hit you back. I used to didn't even, with subscribing, I used to didn't ask, but I say, ask and you shall receive. So I'm still trying to work on my schedule. Like I say, I know one thing set in stone is my Fridays videos. Everything else, I'm just gonna go with the flow unless, anybody in here want to be interviewed. You can go to my Instagram. Same thing. I am Betty J. Gathers. If you want to be interviewed, let me know. I was supposed to interview somebody, Millionaire Paul. I was supposed to interview him on the 7th, but I'm not doing the live on Tuesday. Not like a structured, so I'll just always try to make sure that I let y'all know when I'm going up. So let's see. There is going to be a genealogical fair today in my city. Oh, you should be. You should be. That's another thing that can take tracing back your family tree. I did that some years ago. That will take all your time. I promise. I promise it will take all your time. I went a long way. And then my brother, see, when I was doing it, he wasn't interested. Then once I stopped, my brother took it on and he went farther. So that's one thing. And I think everybody, even if you have grandchildren, I say either record it. I know we've heard that over and over again. Record your voice so they'll know how you sound. Talk about, your teenage years. Talk about being a child. What kind of child. I was a tomboy till I was about fourth grade. So who's going to know that I was a tomboy? My best friend name was Leroy Brown. Baddest man in the whole town. But and that's great. That is great, Rob, because you will enjoy, but it can take up your life. But I got to learn, who my grandmothers was on both sides, great grandmas, great granddaddies. Um, so I learned a lot of because my great granddaddy name was Thomas Schuler. And my great grandma name was Ethel Carey Robinson. And it's so nice to know those names because then you put a human being, it feels like the human being when you have a name is what it is. So yeah. But yeah, it's a great thing. But just remember, you're only gonna probably get to the slave wall if you don't have somebody like really, really old. So yeah, and honestly, my grandparents was dead by the time I had any interest in it. But one grandma I did talk to, and she wasn't my biological, which I consider her my biological, but I learned a lot from her, from things of the past. So that was by destination. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be on here for about 30 more minutes. I'm, depending on tomorrow, I may come on tomorrow morning. Hey, AR Guns, I was talking about you. There's Elliot. Elliot being a little sick, both of us a little sick. Elliot probably a little bit more sick than me. But Elliot is AR Guns 1776. And AR Guns, Elliot, type Betty, and so it'll drop your link in case anybody wanna, come on over to your page. And Rob was saying some stuff my folks don't want to talk about. Yeah, they don't. That's one thing you have to. My mom did that. You have to respect that. Yeah, because some stuff will trigger something. So you have to be careful. When they say they don't want to discuss it, don't, because they have a lot that they had to hide because it meant their lives. Ellie, we're just talking about in the past, the grandparents, how you want to leave a legacy, really. Even if you write, I would love to write a book. I would love, but I think I've talked about it a lot. Even on YouTube, I have videos where they can look back years later and say, oh, there was my grandma, a great grandma, my great. She was a nut. D says, oh my God, D, I'm going to be on about 30 minutes. She says 2:27 a.m. Sunday morning here. You got to work tomorrow, D? But yeah, but that's, I'm telling you, if you don't know any of your past, be like my husband say, how you gonna know about your future? D said we have done our family tree stud book, we call it, all from the UK. But see, you're fortunate. African American only go back so far. We call it the slave wall because once we became free, which was supposed to be 1860, around 1860. Before that, we were numbers. So how do you find a number? So we didn't have names, we had numbers. So yeah, but it's a good journey to take because you'll be amazed at what you learn. You'll see families that stay really close around each other. There were families, even Caucasian families, they married cousins. People were marrying cousins at that time. I know in my family they married cousins. And I think in fact, I know my grandfather and grandma, they were cousins. So I don't know which line, but they did do that. So uh you will love DL Frida. Oh my God, she is one of the best supporters. OG said people hate talking about the truth. Um, you know what, OG, and I'm a little older than you are. Um, older people that was older than me, and I'm definitely gonna say older than me, they had to hold truths. They really did. Sometimes somebody thought somebody was their daddy and it really wasn't the daddy or what. So those lies went to the grave and people never knew. You just thought you were that of that person. Okay. But sometimes telling the truth meant your life. So they had to take that to the grave. They really did. So, and some people, like I say, could be a trigger. It really can. It could be a trigger of it. So anybody going live at 11? Because I'm gonna get off at 11 and we can always raid. That'll give me 2 hours today. And I'm thinking about coming on tomorrow. Maybe not stay as long. And you told the truth. They just had to lie. I mean, that's why I say, even if they had, some people that come by, and they give them the information, they still do it up to this day, of who stays in the house and all that. Some of that stuff, I'm sure they didn't tell the truth. Censors, that's what it is. Censor? Yeah, censor. They couldn't, a lot of times they couldn't tell the truth. So I said even those are correct. And that's what we have to go off is, the censors, how somebody's child think that their mama they wasn't. It was their sister sometime. It's like, you thinking it's your sister and she really your mama. Yeah, you got to take some of it to the grave. Some stuff I'll take to the grave. Who gonna who gonna who gonna tell 100% of yes, census. Thank you, Armstrong. Yeah, because and that's how I found a lot of my especially when they took out the one 1940s. Oh my God, everybody was running to that one. I found my grandparents on my dad's side. I kind of always knew where my grandma people was from on my maternal, but my grandfather from Georgia. I'm a Georgia. My daddy was from Georgia. And you learn, different things like that. So, and I got to, all his brothers and stuff. So and all the boys' names started with a J, So, and they used to call my father Jay, but his name was James Edward. And I never knew his middle name until then. James Edward was his name. Yeah, so yeah, Rob. You know what we said was it was breeding everywhere. In the countries, out the country, wherever it was. I just wonder, after we're long gone, is it gonna be the same? Is what I wonder. I always wonder that. I know it's gonna be the same when I die. I can't see it changing anything. Yeah, Doretha, there is always one person that that starts looking it up. It's always so. It's like it's a desert. At first, it was me, and I got so many papers that needs to be organized because they got unorganized when I thought the storm was coming. Not the last one, but some years back. And I just took and threw everything in this closet, and I never went and looked back. Yeah. Alfreda said my great grandson told me to stop dancing. But you know what? Years from now, he's gonna be so glad. You know, most of mine, Alfreda, I dance in. I couldn't dance in this one because I was sick this week. I mean, there is so much. I'm telling you, anybody in their 30s out there, 20s, there is so much life left. You know, when I say I'm 68, people already done put me in the grave, you know. But my doctor did say he wanted me to know that I was a rarity, because he said you still have a lot of life and you still have a lot of vitality, and a lot of people don't have that. So life is good, you know, even with all the problems, life is good, y'all. I'm telling you, we are more blessed than we think we are, you know. And I tell people, you got a roof over your head, you may not have no money in your pocket, and I don't see most Americans that's too thin from starving, maybe from sick, but not starving. You know, but you know what I found out too, you have to be willing to change. That's what the word I'm looking. Be willing to change. You know, even how you pay bills online, you know, be willing to change. Some other people don't want to do that. You know, the computer. Some people don't want to know nothing about the computer. Why? Why? This is how those brain cells, I'm telling you, you got to keep learning. Oh Lord, I got these older women up here talking about. She said, my son told me to stop dancing, and I'm still, girl. Hey. Ain't nobody gonna tell me to stop dancing. Oh, gee, no, keep dancing. I love it. And he trying to figure out how you're dancing. Who's 70? Who you calling 7? Oh, Elfrida, he talking to you. Oh, who you calling 7? Oh, gee. But you know what? But OG, you said something. They're trying to figure out how you still dancing at that age. And what I've heard is a lot of people say that if they live to 60, they doing good. I'm like, huh? Is that what people think now? If you live to 60, you're doing good. So that means like I'm 8 years past. Is that what they saying? Let's see. I have a friend that said that she does not want to learn. I told her that she should always learn. Yeah, because I'm going to give an example. I got 16 people in the house. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Helps me grow. And if you have not subscribed to me, just head your little self right on over there. If you want, True Mamie is here. If you want your link drop, just type in Betty and it will drop your link. Roy Albert, he trying to pass 60. One of my aunts made it to 100. She sure did. She made it to 100 years old. I wonder how some people make it through. I can see some 90-year-olds and they look good. They look good. I go to a, don't laugh, y'all. Don't laugh. I go to a geriatric doctor for old people. The reason I go to a geriatric doctor, because they listen to you. Yeah, he talked to me and laughed with me. Yep. But you know, if you have a doctor and you can't talk to him, you need to find you a new doctor. And don't be doing everything. I don't do everything he tell me to do now. I ain't gonna tell y'all not to do that, but I don't do everything. And you know what? I think he's finally getting comfortable with that. Because some tests I'm just not going to take at my age. It's just the bottom line. And like I tell him, we all have an expiration date. And he just he looked at me. Because he had me coming in every 4 months. Blood work, always good, whatever. And I know as you get older, things can happen rapidly. So now he has me coming in every 6 months because I'm telling you, it don't make no sense why I'm coming every 4 months. So, make sure I'm telling you, you know. But one thing I need to start back. Look at all these older people. My nan was 95 and 98. Grandpa was 95 and 96. Yep, I'm telling you. And if you can have your mind and your quality, your mind, your quality of life, you can do it. You can do it. And I'm telling you, when the pandemic started, I told us before, I think in one of my videos, but the one last week, and I stopped reading. I stopped being around people. Hey, bestie, Erie Frog. I started not reading. I'm a voracious reader, okay? And I stopped it all. And then I started forgetting. Now we talking about almost 3 years ago. And knew I was. That's the sad part. That's the sad part. I knew I was. What happened, that's why it's good to have a good family member. My sister picked it up. We was talking on the phone. I was trying to cover it up, is what I was doing. And she said, sister girlfriend, you better get you a book. You better get you some puzzles. You better do something. And that's what snapped me back out of it. So now I make sure I read 3 books when I wasn't on here for 4 books. 3, I read 4 books when I wasn't on here. And I really miss that, doing that. Oh, I got 17 people. Thank you. I'm going to stay on to 11 o'clock. But this has been a great morning. Miss Betty, you're going to have to show me. I know, child, you ain't no 60. My dad about to be. Rob, put him some makeup on. Makeup helps. Really taking care of your skin, men and women. That's the trick. I used to not wash my face, and I need to get back with that. I didn't used to wash my face with water. I would wash my face with olive oil. I used to wash. I'm gonna get back to that. It makes your face so pretty. It really does. I haven't did that for a while. I'm always trying to use something else, but this crud is not only that, Rob, the way we eat too. That's taking us out faster. They say this would be the generation where the parents will bury their children. Our eating habits have been bad since they started with fast food and those frozen dinners, which we all love. So, 18. Elliot, did I miss something or you was talking to somebody? Yeah. Let's see. My grandma was in her 80s. My mom made it to 70, but cancer took her in 1997. Yeah, that's what I said. We don't know when our expiration date is going to be, but I pray that when I do make it to my 90s, me and Alfreda, I want to have my mind and I want to have my quality. My old neighbor was 96 until she couldn't live alone by herself all those years. But what my old neighbor told me was I stopped working too soon. She told me I should have continued on. I stopped at 57. And I think she didn't stop to about 70 something. So, yeah, fast food can kill you. But, I cook more now because I didn't like to cook. And then you got to think, when I had my children, I was working, so you got all that other stuff. And yeah, you going to stop by Taco Bell, all the hamburger joints. Now, and really, when I first retired, that's all we ate. I didn't cook at all. But then, like I said, I started with HelloFresh. And at first, when I cooked the first meal, I hated it. I said, this take too much time. And then I found a way to prep early and then do it. And I love doing it. I'm not getting HelloFresh right now. I love HelloFresh. I love it. And I make my own meals. I remember some of the meals. I kept the cards. And it's because I really want my weight to drop. And HelloFresh is highly fattening. It tastes so good with all that butter and sour cream, all those gravy bases. But it tastes so good. But yeah, that's my new hobby, though, cooking. It really is. Let's see. Dee said we have to be 67 here in Australia before you. Well, you know what? So you can't retire at 62. If you retire at 62, they take 30% of that income that you will get. I did it at 62, and let me tell you. No, like I know, you better tell you the 62. I know a lot of people say that they're because, but you know what? The only way that I say that somebody could retire early is your mortgage need to be paid off. That's number one. You shouldn't have no bills. That include them credit cards, unless you can pay it off every month. It would be ideal if you had a car that was paid off also. I know one of my friends bought a car before she retired, so she would have still a fairly new car and it would be paid off. So, and that, to me, that's the only way. Let somebody leave you a lot of money. But that's why people don't tend to retire now, is because they're either renting or their home isn't paid off and they took like a second mortgage or whatever. Because one time it was easy to get second mortgages. So, but I'm making my own self hungry, and I don't eat at 3 o'clock. I'm making my own self. But I got to go out and get my new dishwasher too. That's a whole different ball game. Our washer and my dishwasher went out at the same time, so we got the washer. Really could have done got the dishwasher, but when you have an old home, the wiring and stuff is all different, because now they make dishwashers with a plug. And then we got that dishwasher umpteen years ago. They hot wired them in. So Home Depot won't hot wire it in. They want you to find an electrician to do it, to put a plug in, so they can just come in and plug it in for $100. So I'm gonna let my plumber do it. But when the plumber, hey Bud Files, welcome. But the plumber talk about my dishwasher in an old house and how you always have to pay a lot more money of stuff that's new now. So before I even get the dishwasher in, I got to pay over $1,000 just to get everything up to date, then get the dishwasher in there. But we're going to get that dishwasher, because I'm going to look for the dishwasher today, and I think they can deliver it by Monday. And then I'll get the plumber out there. Bud Files is another great supporter. I'm telling you, they are everywhere. They just got their 1,000, so they're over 1,000 now, and they gonna get there. I don't know how the watch hours are going, but congratulations, because y'all, you are everywhere. swear. I tell you. You know what, too? Elliot was talking about. Was it Elliot? Yeah, Elliot on his live. Elliot has great lives, Um, and he said, I heard other people say that. Okay, say I got 600 subscribers, but I want to have 700 people I sub to. YouTube won't let you do that. They say, I forgot what the reason was, but you got too many. I forgot how they explained it or how he explained it. But you can't have more subscribers than, that's crazy. I have to read that. So, but yeah, I've heard other people say that is, unless they think they're bots, maybe. That's the only thing I could think of. Maybe they're thinking some of them are bots. That might be part of it. I don't know. YouTube, they keep up with wow, that's headache having to. Oh God. It's just, you know what it is? It's not going to rewire. He's replacing a lot of the old plumbing, stuff. So he can hot wire it in. So we're just going to go back with the hot wire. I don't want to plug. And hey, there, I done talked about you this morning too, Marlene. Yep. Uh-oh. I done hit the wrong one. Yeah. Hey, I was just talking about you this morning because we have Destination. I don't know if they're still here or not. Destination. They will be way up top. They stay in the Tampa Bay area, and they are great supporters. They are cruisers. They're trying to get me to go on a cruise, and we just pull out of Tampa Bay. I'm trying to find them, but I can't find them. But they stay around here, and I'm just meeting so many people that stay around here. But I'm so glad you stopped by. I am. And just type in Betty, Marlene, and it'll drop your link. So, it's almost 11 o'clock. And Marlene, probably about the only one I didn't know before my break. OG may be another one I didn't know before my break. But I am back. And I'm going to get to keep up with more of you. I got a new family base with the cruise community. I'm not letting them go. They are really, really supportive. I want to get in more with lifestyle creators. I really do. I want to get on with more of them and keep my old friends and make more new friends from, from different channels. But yeah, being a YouTuber, that's a whole. Marlene, how long have you been a YouTuber? Because mine will be, I need to relook, 16 or 17 months. September, October, November, December, January, February, 13, 14, 15, 16. This will be 17 months on the 20th something. So D, I'm gonna let you in the bed in about 7 minutes. D is in Australia, y'all. Yeah, but yeah, Marlene, it's just it's, and the weather's nice today. So are you doing any lives today, Marlene? Anybody doing lives at 11? Anybody at 11 o'clock doing a live? And yeah, but things gonna change a little bit, like with my channel. Like I say, I'm not gonna stop dancing. And then I met another vlogger, but I can't think of her. I love her. Oh God, I don't know how long she's been on, but she's off the grid. I can't think of the first part, but I love her vlogging. She puts a lot. You could tell when people put a lot of time. in there. But like with Marlene, she goes around in the town. She shows you different, which is nice because mostly when you stay in the town, people there, where we going? Where we going at? Oh, okay. Been on for years, but starting, okay, 2019. Okay. 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 So it'll be my second year in September. Yep. The second year is September. So anybody else retired? I know Elliot is. I am 6 bowls too young. D still works. Uh, but yeah, I need a change. And sometimes when you need a change, you just have to do it. Because I almost threw up my hands. Yep, I know. I know. We do. We do. Yep. When I feel better and I make sure it's all clear, I'm sure we'll get to see each other. I just want to make sure I'm being all clear and feel comfortable, being around somebody. And I said, the week for me to come back is the week I got sick last year. Lord, last week is when. So it's been a little over a week and it's just hanging. Even my ears, I had to put like some sweet oil in my ear. I know I'm getting old now. I never put no sweet oil in my ear. My ears never bothered me. Okay. When you get older, your ears, everything drop. Everything drop. The doctor looked at my ears and he's like, your ears, because you're aging, your ears are dry inside the tissue. Okay, Doretha. I see. But I just not too long met OG Brand. I don't forget where I met him at, but I do like his channel a lot. His videos aren't long. That's one thing too. I think I'm gonna take some of the length off of mine. And then that will give me more times. She say I like coins too much to retire. I'm still building my portfolio. Okay. Well, just make sure you don't wait till you get sick. Too old to enjoy. That's the main thing, because I have one of my best friends. She's not going to retire. She'll be 70 something by the time she retires, and she can. That's the whole, she can. Had to take off a year to do whatever I wanted. I hear you. That is nice. I remember the first year I retired, I did nothing. Nothing. That was 10 years ago, 11 years ago. Nothing. That first year. And then the second year I did, I started doing, other stuff. But that first year, all I looked at was Korean movies, the subtitles. I looked at so many Korean movies till I thought I could speak Korean. I got 3 good minutes left and did the sweet. Yeah, the sweet oil helps. And you know what? The sweet oil for the ears is what we're talking about. It's really olive oil, but they call it sweet oil. But I think it was almost, this ear was open. This other ear over here, I think it was ready to get a little infection in there because when I put the oil in, it wouldn't go through. I had to keep my head like that before it would go through. So, and I never had any problems with my ears. You know what, Marlene? What the secret I'll give? I used to jog all my life. I had always been active up to the pandemic, but I'm going to get back on the. Bye, Dee. Thank you so much. I'm going to get off in 1 minute too. And Aaron, I tell you from Australia, I'm going to make it over there. My son's there. But I just put it in my ear, put a cotton thing in there to hold it and then just hold it over. But this one, I don't know, it was style. I hope I'm not getting no infection in my ear. So, but I'm so grateful all of y'all did stop by. And I know if you see anybody live, stop by their house after you leave my house. But I am so grateful that, all of you stopped by, and I feel I'm looking younger since I left. Yeah, you know what? I was a vegan one time for a long time. I was a vegan for a long time, but I can't say my household eats more vegetable than the typical American household. We eat a fruit salad every morning, big fruit salad my husband make, not from can, whatever, fresh, and a big green salad with everything in it every day. So our eating is pretty good. But my movement, I got to start moving again. It is 11 o'clock. I thank everybody for coming. I'm not going to hold you up any longer. I may come on tomorrow at 9 o'clock. I'll let you know because you'll see. I'll definitely let you know before I come up. But thank you for everybody that has supported me while I took my little break and continue supporting me. And I'm going to see you again. And everybody have a great day. Bye. And I will see all of you very soon. It's been fun. It's been great. It's been fun. Bye bye.